Well, welcome back to the Field of 68's road trip. It's day 3. We're here in Louisville, and we're joined now by Ryan Conwell, one of the most exciting transfers, I think, entering a program anywhere in college basketball.
I love how he's got the ball.
He's got to make sure, man. He's got to make sure.
Did you do something wrong that you got to bring it everywhere today?
No. I just like having it in my hands.
All right. That's good.
Is that like a fumble thing? You know how football practice, if you fumble, you got to walk around with a football all day? Do you have too many turnovers?
Nah.
Nothing like that.
It's like having the ball in my hands.
Speaking of
everywhere?
I mean, I take it like to the film sessions.
You don't bring it to class, do you?
Nah.
Speaking of fumbles, we just heard a story about how you dove on a loose shoe in practice the other day.
Gosh.
Take us through that. Play by play.
Okay, so, ever since I got here, everyone said, like, one of PK's pet peeves is the shoes coming off. So, I mean, I make sure to tie my shoes tight, mostly every time, but we were in a practice setting doing like one-on-one drills. And so I'm driving to the basket and I shoot the layup. And I come down and my boy AD, he came down too. And I'm like stepping away, but he steps on my shoe. So like my foot comes out of the shoe. And so then I'm just standing there and I'm like, oh, my shoe. And like I'm like under the basket and PK's like around the free throw line. and then we both just dive for it. It's a video too, but we both just dive for it and I end up scooping it up. But I just hear stories about him taking shoes, throwing them in the stands, just everything. So I didn't want that to happen to me, so I had to grab my shoe.
So you got him.
Yeah.
What's it like, Ryan, for you being here? I know this is sort of home for you. Your dad grew up in Louisville. I think there was a picture of you and your grandfather.
Yeah.
Here?
Right in front of the Yum Center. I was probably no older than about 12.
Really?
Yeah.
So how much did that play into you wanting to stay, fairly close to home? You went to Pike here in Indy,
right.
Not too far from Indy.
Yeah.
How much did that play in? Because, again, you've been a little bit well-traveled through your college career.
For sure. It definitely played a part. I mean, just this time around, entering the portal, I obviously wanted to stay at home, but I just wanted to go somewhere where I would be comfortable, and it just how it happened to be that Louisville was the place, and it's just a blessing being able to be close to, a lot of my family, on my dad's side, and, just really seeing a smile on his face, because I think it just means a little bit more to him, and it means a little bit more to me, just being able to play here at Louisville and, just watching him growing up, so.
Did part of the reason that you committed here also have to do with the fact that Pat Kelsey teams shoot more threes than just about anybody else, and you're a guy that shoots more threes than just about anybody else?
It definitely played a factor, just coming into a system, that I felt like I could thrive in, just someone who, just playing with, players in the team that, could use my skill set and I could play with other great players. So it definitely played a factor.
I think the most interesting part about that, right, is you committed pretty early in the process. I believe it was like early April, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But like before the season even ended, before the portal really got going. Like,
right.
Why so quick?
I would say, it was my third time in the portal, so
you already had a plan.
Yeah, like me and my family, we already kind of knew how things rolled, and I definitely was blessed to have multiple opportunities to go different places, and it was just PK's his want and desire just for me to come and play here, and just how he viewed my game and just how I viewed myself growing just as a player and a young man, and being able to make it to the next level, as well as just hopefully win a national championship. So.
All right, so I want you to rank these coaches in order from tallest to shortest.
Right.
Brian Gregory, Josh Schertz, Sean Miller, and Pat Kelsey.
All right.
None of them are probably bigger than 6'1".
You said tallest to shortest?
Yes.
Miller's definitely the tallest.
Good. Okay. That was the easy one.
Yeah, that was the easy one. Oh, man.
Yeah, you put him. He doesn't want to say which one is the shortest.
Yeah, hold on. Let me think. It might be PK.
Second? You think so? I would say Gregory.
You think?
I would give Gregory the nod for second.
Okay.
All right.
We all know who's in last place.
Shirts.
Yeah. I think Shirts is.
They're all pretty like similar, like in height though, for real.
Right.
Like none of them
it's
are
kind of crazy,
yeah,
isn't it?
that is crazy to me.
You got four kind of shoes. All right. So we'll go through another ranking now. Ready?
Yeah.
Best shooter on the team. Give me the top 4 shooters in order. Good luck with this one. You're going to get yourself in trouble. It's tough. I mean, this team is, I think you've got 4 of the best shooters in the country on this team. So whoever's 4th, you're not disparaging anybody. But to me, like, this is brutal. I feel bad right now. He's gonna bow out.
This.
You put him in the hot seat.
I am
We're never
putting him
going to
in the
get him
hot
on the
seat.
show
Look
ever
at him.
again.
He's sweating right now. He's sweating.
Nah, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
I think that on any given night, anyone on our team could be the best shooter.
Good answer.
That is a
Good
great
answer.
He was, look how proud. The rest of Dana Brown is over. She is so proud of him right now. Way to just dodge it. Good job. I have another one that might put you in a comfortable spot. So
this
morning,
guy's gonna leave.
Nah, I'm good.
So
I'm good.
this morning you went in. You met with Casey, and you went and met with a bunch of elementary school kids,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yeah.
Who gave you the more mature questions? The elementary school kids or Goodman?
Goodman.
What's the strength of this team? Is it your guards? I mean, to me, you've got 4 guards that I can't believe, honestly, that you guys were able to get all 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
Because generally, it's kind of a playing time deal, right? Somebody's not going to come at the end, and I think McNeely was the last one to commit, which is give him all the credit in the world that he said, hey, I'm willing to come here and fight for minutes, and maybe I won't play 32 like I would somewhere else.
Right.
What's it going to be like watching the 4 of you guys together? I don't think the 4 of you play. All of you will be on the court together, but 3 of the 4 of you are going to be on the court pretty much all the time.
Yeah. I would say, obviously, a lot of people know about our guard play, but I would just say our whole team in general, I think we can play, just 10 deep like every game. And, we all understand the fact that we all are playing with really good players. We all know that we're not going to be able to play 40 minutes every single game just due to the fact of how skilled our team is. But we do also understand that, the best teams and the teams that go far are the teams that have the depth. And, we understand that. And, PK and the coaches preach about that. So I think it's more just what's going to take us far is everyone coming together and just seeing the big picture for what it is. And, we'll all get everything that we desire individually and collectively if we just, buy into, what's being preached to us.
So you are getting your master's in real estate right now.
Yeah, I'm working on getting it's my real estate certificate. So it's not technically my master's in real estate, but it's a certificate for real estate.
I think that might be the first player that we've interviewed that was
smart.
That had the degree
No, I
listed
don't
on
mean
the
smart.
side.
I meant a smart move. I didn't mean smart first player that was smart. Everybody's looking over here like, you idiot. You're making
That's all good.
But
So
smart to do
Javon
the
is a real estate certificate as well. So take me through why. Like why are you going that direction? Is this just something where are you gonna be a mogul in 20 years?
Well, first, definitely give credit to my mom, and my dad. Just with me and my older brother, they preach, school always, just because the ball will stop bouncing at some point, and God willing, that'll be some time. But either way, I'll have to continue on a different career path if I choose to. So, thankfully, I was able to graduate, my junior year at Xavier with my bachelor in liberal arts, and my mom wasn't gonna let me come to school and just do nothing. So,
find something.
Right. And, I was kind of interested in, real estate and being able to, allow my money to, grow, and, one thing just on this world is we won't be getting any more land. So land will always be something, people need. And, just kind of like figuring that thing out and, just looking into that was, what intrigued me.
Have you been smart with how you're investing, NIL?
For sure. Definitely been trying to, build different portfolios and just really give back to the community as well. Just really, giving the fundraisers and different things like that and working with different financial people to, just make my money stretch. So
Smart move.
Yes, sir.
Give me your breakdown of Mikel so far. Coming in, top 5 player. He doesn't I feel like he doesn't carry himself like other top players. How would you explain him both on and off the court to people that haven't seen him yet or met him yet?
Yeah, that's my boy. I think he's just different. Like, he obviously has just a God-given talent, the size, the speed, the strength, athleticism. But it's really just his mindset, like just the way he moves. You would never think that he's a freshman, just he's like, a lot of times he can be hard on himself, and that's just how everybody is when they want to be great, and I think that's what's going to allow him to just have a long-lasting career, after this. But he's just a different breed, just a great guy to be around off the court as well. Really high energy, good vibes. He's one of one. So
yeah. You've managed to kind of remain cool, calm, and collected through a bunch of ridiculous questions that we've asked you. If it was Mike Cassidy up here that was firing, would it be the same way? Does he get on your skin a little bit more?
Nah, I would just try to stay cool and calm no matter who's asking the questions. So,
how did you get through last year? Because your year last season didn't start off great. Right at Xavier? Mm-hmm. Struggled a little bit early, and then you came on. What was it that allowed you to kind of – because it's hard when you're going to a different place every year. Mm-hmm. It takes a while sometimes to learn that coach, that system, that place. What was it that enabled you to kind of figure that thing out in conference play last year?
Yeah, I would just say, definitely at Xavier, just having a coaching staff that trust in me and just allow me to stick with it. And also I would say just staying in the gym, just continuously working on my game, just trusting in the work, no matter what's happening, just knowing that the results will come. And, that's what's got me this far. So, why deviate from it now? So just really just trusting in my work and trusting in that God has placed me in this position for a reason, and just embracing all the challenges and the ups and downs that come with it. So
yeah, well, listen, Ryan, we appreciate you jumping on here with us. We'll let you get back to actually shooting with that basketball.
Right, yeah.
So, coming up, we're going to hear from the guy. We'll see if Isaac McNeely has the same answer when it comes to who is the best shooter on the Louisville basketball roster. Yeah. That's next.